shit.
Wait, it's waiting for connection.
See, this is why I should have done it 30 seconds ago.
Oh my god, it's my phone. Hello. Hi, my name's Jack Murtha,
I'm Anna King.
I'm Jackie Gator.
and welcome to Tea Time on WSBA! Oh my god, are you kidding me?
What the fuck?
That's rough.
Hey guys, you on YouTube or just living it up?
We're not live, okay.
Are we finally live?
We did. What are you doing?
Well, I tried to pause it. We're having technical difficulties.
Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties.
It's been a rough day.
It's been rough.
Well, not for me.
Shut up, Anna. Oh my god. We get it. You're having a great day.
You know, I'm having a good day. You know, I'm feeling good. I'm looking good.
Well,
What voice is that?
I don't know. Don't question my life, Jacqueline.
Oh, I'm gonna question.
I'm
I just
gonna
woke
question
up from
everything.
a nap. I
You-
will question
Okay, so
everything.
I don't know if you guys saw from the good old fashioned Instagram story. Jackie was asleep.
I was taking a lovely nap.
Jack was dead on the floor.
I'm not taking care of my body.
And I walk in ready to do a podcast for our lovely viewers of our tea bags and enjoy our life that we do this every
Shout
Tuesday
out
at
all the
7.
tea bags.
And you know what? These hoes are dead.
I'm not dead.
I'm schlumped.
I have a story of why I'm schlumped.
Do tell the story.
Alright, so like yesterday, right? Picture this, yes, like it's yesterday, okay? Can you imagine that it's yesterday?
Yes, I've
Cool.
turned up
I'm there
time.
right now.
You're there.
I can see your bedroom,
Yep.
Okay.
your dog.
So where was it? Okay. I'm sorry.
You're still there. You're in the
Yeah,
moment.
I know. I went to visit my old high school, and I got to see my theater teacher and all my friends that are underclassmen. Well, now they're upperclassmen, and it was great. It was a good time. Got to see them all. We were basically hanging out all night, and then I realized, oh shit, I got work to do. So I was basically working all night last night until like fucking, I don't know, 4, something like that. And I was like, yeah, I'll be able to wake up for class tomorrow. And I woke up and it was 12:30 and my class is at 1 o'clock and it takes me 2 hours to get to the city. So I walked right out of the house, didn't eat, didn't shower, didn't, just basically barely threw on new clothes. I just kind of up and went, you know? And yeah, I was having a panic attack on the bus, which was dope, and I was running through the city like a madman, and everybody was like, "Who's that guy running?"
I'm sorry.
And I was running through the six with my woes, and yeah, that was and then I got there, and I still really haven't eaten. I kind of ate a lunch. I had a burger, which was good, and yeah, I'm here. I made it. And my teacher didn't care that I was late, which the rush wasn't even worth it.
So also, I'm just gonna say real quickly before Jackie tells her story of why she wanted to take a nap. If you guys are on Instagram Live, I've noticed that the internet is not going so well. So if you want to, you can switch over to WSVA's YouTube channel for the YouTube Live. It's not the best footage of what I look like, but it's okay. And you can watch our stuff uninterrupted.
That's WSVA on YouTube.com
It's
/WSVA.
yeah. All right, go along, Jackie. Tell us about why you had to take a nap today.
Okay, so basically, I haven't been doing I'm still half asleep. So I'm a film major, and I was
No,
in this
really?
production class, and I was not learning because I don't know any of the equipment. So I wasn't learning. So I went to the department head, and I was like, I need a class where I'll be able to learn all the equipment hands on and make because I'm struggling badly, and I was worried about my scholarship, blah blah blah. So basically, long story short, I had to get my half my classes changed just so I could change this one class. So I go to my new English class this morning, all pumped and ready for the day, and I was a little confused because I still had the same English teacher that I originally had. And the teacher that was in the room was not a man. It was a woman who was hella old. And there were only like 2 people in the class, and they did not look like freshmen. So I was a tad confuzzled, and I asked the teacher, I was like, hey, what's going on? What class is this? And I discovered that this is marriage and family class. This not.
Marriage and family class.
Yeah, the marriage and family class. And I ended up 5 minutes late to my English class. And then I had to go to my new screenwriting class. And it was in the photo building. I went all the way there. I'm sitting waiting for 30 minutes. And my new classroom is dark and empty. And I was like, what kind of sick fucking joke is this? Is this my initiation into the class? You're going to leave me in front of a dark and empty classroom, not wondering where to go or what to do. So I emailed my new pal. Shut up. I emailed my new pal, the department head, Mary Lee. And
Shout out
turns
to Mary
out
Lee.
they gave me the wrong room number to go to. So I was like an hour late to my screenwriting class.
Why was everyone late but me?
I was an hour and a half late. It was awesome. We love a late king. Let me fix that. There you go.
I wasn't late to my class at all.
Well, you know what, Anna? We all can't be you, okay?
I know.
I'm sorry.
Nobody's talking.
What's up in the chat? Type F if Anna's a loser.
I mean,
Type F if you want me to curb stomp her.
Eric, is that you out there? Do you want me to be curb stomp?
What accent is that?
It's me and Eric's
never
accent.
know.
Do you guys want to talk about
I think we should talk about
the weekend?
the spooky season.
I'm
Some-
awake.
She's
someone perked
awake.
up.
I don't know if you guys know this, but it's just some random co-host named Jackie Gaynor's birthday this Thursday.
Happy birthday, Jackie.
I'm gonna be an adult.
Well, she's gonna be 18.
Yay.
I'm gonna
Woo!
be the big 1-8.
Happy
I'm gonna be a grown-up.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I hate
Happy
birthdays.
birthday.
Look at how many people we lost. We lost 2
Jackie.
old people because of that.
Happy birthday to Jackie.
Early birthday, because her birthday's Thursday. Hola.
So yeah, how about this weekend? Did you
Oh.
guys
Shout out to
Went
JGG
my
Gaynor.
house.
there were about 8 of us that all went to Jackie's house, which included myself, Ayana King, Jacqueline
my full name.
Gaynor, Abigail Cibrian,
What do you want to say?
Thomas John Moran, Nicole Romanowski, Amari Lee Johnson. I don't know why I'm extending everybody's
And
names.
Gage Humphrey.
And Gage Humphrey. And we all went out there, and we got to see Jackie's wild family, and it was wild, and it was awesome. And we didn't see Deutschka, but that's
Yeah,
fine.
Deutschka wasn't there. I don't know
Deutschka
why.
was missing. Me and Jack, we called for Deutschka. We were like, Deutschka.
Deutschka Hush too. What's
Deutschka Hash too. We said it multiple times. And Deutschka, she didn't hush too.
Maybe your Polish wasn't good enough.
Well, how's your Polish?
Why didn't you
Well, that's
say
the
it?
only Polish I know.
Well, we said it like you, so maybe your Polish is shit.
We learned it from you.
But yes, also, Jackie's mom, this is great.
Who's watching?
Who's watching this?
Shout out
to you.
Jackie's mom.
I feel like we shout her out every week, but it's perfect. It's great. We love
She
her.
was super hospitable, and it was awesome.
She makes some mean shrimp and ravioli.
I kept my word, Jackie.
Brownies were great. Cake was great. Her family
I was gonna
was
say I
great.
keep my word.
Oh, should we talk about the water buns?
What do you mean the water buns?
The water bottle.
Oh yeah, we're
Oh.
playing baseball in the middle of the street.
Because
It was-
that's a
We were waiting
Good
for our
idea.
Uber because her mom was Ubering us to the transit. Which by the way, why did we wait outside for like 10 minutes for the Uber?
Because my mom was like, oh yeah, the Uber's gonna be there in a minute, and then she came out 2 minutes later and she's like, it's gonna be here in 11, and I was like, okay.
Okay, mom.
So Tom and Amari start throwing around a bottle, and Jack joins them, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna join. And then Gage joins, and then I think Amari found
Tom joins.
Tom joins, yeah. and I think Amari found the stick.
Yeah, he found a stick in the lawn, and then we started playing baseball. And what happened was we started tossing it and trying to hit it with the stick.
They hit my aunt's car.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Yes, the water bottle hit my aunt's car. I yelled at Amari for it.
No, we didn't. Shh.
I
Okay, and
yelled at
so.
Amari for it. I know what happened.
Okay.
Okay, if Mari gets in trouble, then it's Amari.
Yeah, it's Amari's fault.
So, and then we also.
Fuck you, Amari.
So
Your
Gage-
podcast sucks.
So Gage. Yeah, it does. So Gage throws the bottle, right? Mari hits it, and Jack and Tom are both recording the video of like what's going on, and all you hear is me saying, "Hey, bada, swing," and it hits like Tom right in the stomach, and he falls down. We're thinking Tom's hurt,
And I was like, oh shit, Tom's down.
and Tom goes
World star.
after the video. He's like, yeah, I was just trying to make sure the video was actually recorded and saved while he fell."
I was too busy holding the carpet.
Was that Zayn Malik?
What a king.
Hey, yeah, so that happened. It was really fun. The food was great. Also, since these two people are schlumped, the show is going to be 30 minutes probably.
Yeah, we're gonna have a shorter episode. How do you guys feel about that?
Well, they can't say anything. Are they saying anything?
No one said anything.
Okay.
Can we talk about
About what?
Joji's new song? I like it.
Who's Joji? Jojo Siwa?
I
Who we're talking about? I like Jojo Siwa.
You like her, like, unironically?
You actually like JoJo Siwa.
I mean, I think she's
She
funny.
literally reminds me of a child who shouldn't be on crack, but she is.
That's what she is. Originality.
And she's hella tall too, apparently.
She's like
She's
5'9".
5'9".
She's like 5. Yeah.
She's
that's-
taller than me.
Shout out JoJo Siwa. Yeah, she's
spooky.
I stan her.
she's like
That's
like such a
false.
child that it's kind of like
Start talking about Jojo Siwa. Everyone leaves.
she's kind of like
Even your mom left.
Oh, somebody's back.
she's kind of like a toddler that like was never told to grow up.
But she has some bomb ass music and she wears cool bows in her hair.
So what if
why
she's
should
a-
I
I don't know
judge?
about
What if
that.
she's a robot from like Disney and like Disney produced her, right? And she's like a full ass robot, right? And so that's why she's like a toddler. She's the perfect Disney star. She's not a Miley Cyrus.
She's
That
a
was the best
Nickelodeon.
JoJo Siwa.
She's a Nickelodeon star.
Oh, she is.
Oh, she is?
No wonder she sucks.
Oh!
Fuck
Boy.
you, Nickelodeon.
Guys, Disney's been doing so well.
What
Has
do you
it
mean?
really?
They
What?
have Andy Mack.
Oh, wait, can we talk about Andy Mack?
Yes, the best show
The
ever.
greatest show on Disney Channel right now.
I haven't actually watched it.
Oh my god. Can I tell her the premise?
Yes.
Alright, so the premise of Andy Mack, the greatest show on Disney Channel ever.
Yeah, just ever.
Name a Disney Channel show.
That's so Raven.
Better
It's
than
way
that.
better. It's way
Hannah
better.
Montana.
Better than
Way,
that.
oh my god.
Sweet Life on Deck.
Better
Oh my God,
than
so
Sweet
much
Life on
better.
that.
Hotel.
That's not even the name.
of the
I
show.
know. I forgot the name, so I was trying to think of the hotel.
Okay, but so Andy Mack.
Lilo and
It's
Stitch.
basically about
Better.
it's the not as good as the movie.
Not the
Anyway,
movie.
I mean, I don't know.
so the premise of Andy Mack is there's a girl and her name is Andy Mack. She's kind of ugly,
No,
to be honest.
She hasn't hit puberty yet, so she's struggling.
Yeah,
Aren't we all?
struggling is
Well,
one
we're
word for it. Anyway, so basically she lives with her parents, and her sister comes home. Her older sister, who
Bex.
she hasn't seen, Bex, who she hasn't seen in a long time.
Her
This is all in the
sister's
first
28,
episode.
Yes.
Her sister's 28.
Her
She's
sister's
like
28,
13.
She's 13.
And later on in the episode, it turns out that Bex is her mom, and the grandparents are her parents, and she's been lied to her whole
Oh, I've
life.
seen this trailer before. I didn't watch it though.
It's pretty fucking
The
good.
It's
show's
good.
wild.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
They have,
bootleg
an,
it
they,
later.
have an, they have an openly gay character on the show.
Maybe I'll I'll bootleg it later.
It's Docious Magocious.
It is Docious Magocious. It's
You wanna-
amazing.
You know what?
Jonah Beck for the Space Otters, their ultimate frisbee team.
Oh my god.
Okay, guys.
She was literally looking up like what not fanfic.
I was on their Wikia page.
Wikia page. Just
Okay.
looking up facts.
What
Yeah.
about best thing? Have you guys seen Manic? Like
I haven't had
Haven't
time.
even seen
I
it.
haven't had time to watch
I'm
it.
still trying to get through Arrested Development.
How are you having a hard time getting through Arrested Development?
I watch as many episodes as I can, and then I stop, and then I keep going. It's kind of how you watch a show.
Okay.
Manic is
I
so
love that
good
show so
though.
much.
10 episodes. 10
know.
glorious episodes. And you know what? Cried a little bit. Lived for it. And I loved it.
Shout out Jonah Hill.
Jonah, you're doing great, man.
Or
Shout out
Emma
Emma
Stone, my
Stone.
queen. I worship
Oh,
her.
whoever played one of the female doctor, what's her number? Please.
What's her number?
Just trying to hit them digits.
What's her number?
Her number.
I love that we can do that now.
I didn't know that was a thing.
We didn't know we could zoom in, but now we can.
zoom in on the Instagram live stream, and it's dope.
Woo. So, spooky season.
Spooky season. What are you guys gonna be doing for this spooky season?
Oh, everything.
What is everything?
Jacqueline's a little obsessed with Halloween.
Do you have a?
I almost bought fake blood last night
Oh my god.
Why?
just to have.
Actually, I do
Just
need
to
fake.
have
It was
it?
only 99 cents.
No, I actually do need fake blood. Where are you gonna get it from?
Dwayne Reed.
Oh.
99 cents.
I need fake blood for my project. Shout out to Stacy. Love Stacy. We stand Stacy.
I might just get fake blood
She's a
to
queen.
have some.
If you buy it, can I borrow it?
Of course.
Okay, good. Then I don't need to buy fake blood.
Of course.
But Jacqueline's obsessed. Jackie, our queen, Quee, is
I'm
obsessed.
the pumpkin queen.
We
She-
talked about this last episode, that how she's the spookiest bitch we know.
Yeah, so you guys know she's the spookiest bitch. She's the spookiest bitch.
We
that
are
we know.
watching Hocus Pocus later.
Today?
Today.
What was that on? Oh.
The
Okay.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Can I make food in your
I
dorm?
kind of want to go
Yeah.
home after this, to be honest. I'm not feeling
Okay.
too good.
Well, then you can watch next time.
And I'm gonna make pasta in her dorm. Maybe.
Ew.
Welcome to our ASMR. But yeah, everyone's kind of dead.
I'm ready for Christmas, man.
No.
I'm ready for 2019, to be honest.
Nope.
You know what I'm ready for?
I'm trying to get Halloween over with.
My grandmother's
Because
cooking.
Halloween sucks.
Miss Betty, I
You
miss
know why? Because it's people dressing up and then they try to trick you. And like I said in the first episode with magicians, I don't like being tricked, okay? I mean, I'm fine if there's treats and all, but if there's tricks, I'm not down, you feel
Well,
me?
you have an option. You can trick or you can treat. So,
Sometimes I
can't
don't even
complain.
have that option. Sometimes they just give me the trick and I'm like, hey, I don't fuck with that.
Aren't we tricking people into watching the show and telling them that it's good, but it's not?
Halloween is
The
the
show
best
is good.
holiday of all time. I'm going to start singing.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Well, pause due to poor connection. I don't have to.
Still, there's the YouTube live
They
You
stream.
know
don't
what?
wanna
This
hear
is a
me
very
sing.
random show.
There's
We
one
have
person watching.
we have no.
Well, one person. You're not going to hear
I'm
it.
gonna play a record.
Do they have
No, you're
Halloween?
not.
Yes, I am.
We're not hooked up.
Yeah, we don't have to be hooked up.
Yes, we do have to be hooked up.
You can just play it on the background.
What
Audio.
time is it?
You guys are dead.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's
Um,
7:18 and we're not even done. You know what? This show is going haywire.
This show is going haywire.
This is tea time, baby. Where's the outlet?
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
I am the one with the
I made a friend. They can't see. I made a friend out of my hand.
What
I'm still sleeping.
you wrote like on pen?
No, I wrote on my skin.
What's his name?
Phyllis.
Phyllis is a girl's name.
That's okay. Okay, you're back. I made a creature. Like,
trying to play
talks.
some Beastie Boys?
So basically,
Get ready, cause this ain't funny. My name is Mike D, and I'm here to get money.
Damn.
The show's going off the rails. Can you come sit down again and not be going through that?
Okay, fine.
Are you okay?
play Halloween music. I don't know what's happening. I'm still half asleep. I almost bought fake blood.
This is about to be
yesterday.
You said that already.
I know.
This is. I'm
This is
sorry,
the worst
guys.
episode of
This is
the
the
season.
worst episode. We thought episode 1 was the worst episode.
I've been napping too much.
Yeah. Sorry, that was a little bit loud, guys. Yeah, you are. So how's everyone doing? Tell us what's going on in your life. What's the tea, sis?
Guys, this December has 5 Mondays, 5 Saturdays, and 5 Sundays. This happens every 823 years. This is called money bags. So share this, and money will arrive within 4 days, based on the Chinese feng shui.
Feng Shui.
Feng shui. The one who does not share will be without money. Share within 11 minutes of reading out loud. Good luck.
You know what? I like being poor.
So wait, hold on. So you know these posts that you keep seeing on social media where it's like, share if you want this to, or share if you don't want this to happen.
Yes.
I never share, and it never happens to me. So it's like, what's up? Like, why isn't this stuff happening to me? Because it's fake.
Also,
Like,
the reposts.
really, if I don't share about this fucking money bag December with 5
Then those
Mondays.
carpetbaggers are gonna be coming up by the thousands, and they're gonna be taking all of our money.
Carpetbaggers?
Yeah, history, bitch.
Yeah.
Carpetbaggers.
Those,
Like
you mean like the
Rockefeller?
20s?
Yeah.
Like, they don't
Rockefeller.
exist anymore?
I mean, they can. We don't know.
They don't.
There are oil barons out there.
Okay, so also like with the thing you're saying about like the whole sharing.
Post
Yeah.
of like,
Have you seen on Twitter they're like retweet or bad luck? I'm like, look, I don't care if you broke your finger. I'm not gonna break mine and repost this shit.
Wait,
yeah.
break it and repost it? So you
Repost it with your broken finger.
That's
like
hard. Somebody say something.
There's like a way to. Oh my god, Jessica. there was an old challenge on YouTube where people were like breaking their thumbs, like you held it like this,
Oh
and then
yeah, and you would whip it and it would break. You would like.
don't show us. You're gonna break your hand.
I didn't do it.
YouTube-
I just did it.
YouTube and like the whole challenge trend whatever thing is kind of dumb, because it's just people seeing how hurt they can get. Like Jake Paul.
I love Shane Dawson.
Why do you? Doesn't he do a bunch of challenges and shit? Or he used to?
Not really. He did. He did
He did a lot of challenges back in the day.
when he went to his low point in his life. Yeah.
That was his low point.
Yeah, that was his low point.
I'm gonna do the cinnamon challenge.
The challenges and the DIY videos he said were his low point.
Isn't his low point like now?
No.
Oh, we're talking about Shane Dawson, not
Yes.
Jake Paul. I was like, Jake Paul's low point is like right now. And
Logan is a sociopath.
Did you know that apparently Logan didn't want the documentary to be made because apparently it was a bad image for he was worried for like the young viewers, and I was like, where was that when you posted a dead body? Yike. Logan Paul, Jake Paul, trash. Where are our friends at? Or are they just
No one tuned
Who's
in.
the one? Who's the one?
who's
Is it my mother?
if it's Mrs. Can
Ma, say something.
say something?
I'm giving up on you.
I'm dying.
When is burn you feel like a Jew?
That's not the lyrics.
I'm having a great time. I don't know about you guys, but I could go for a full hour.
With what?
With what material? I don't know.
Yo, they've got an airborne inflatable friendly vampire.
So for this last,
Wait, are you serious?
can you?
Oh yeah, he's out there. I saw him.
Sorry, guys.
All right. So for this last like 7 minutes, I guess we'll just tell a story. So
I had an idea.
What's your idea?
Do you know those story games where somebody does a sentence and then the other person does a sentence?
we're not doing that.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we could do that.
All right. We'll just do a. I'll just tell a story. So I was at my girlfriend's for dinner one time, and her family is really Italian, and I noticed that Italian people and Irish people don't really get along. Not Irish people, skinny people, because I'm skinny. I'm 132 pounds and I'm 6'1". Exactly. And then Italian people don't stop feeding it. They're like, here's the fazzoli, here's the baguette, the mangia, you know? All that.
I do know.
Yeah.
She's Italian.
So, you know, at one point, I was telling this story, like telling about how like they're always feeding me like obscene amounts, in a stand-up bit I was doing at a stand-up show, because I do stand-up sometimes. Fun fact, I do stand-up because I'm kind of funny or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I went to her house for dinner one time after that, and her parents had made like a completely separate meal for me. They basically just made me
That's
like
nice.
2 hot dogs, and like they were all having pasta and stuff, but it felt weird because like I didn't ask for that, and I didn't know why they were doing it,
Oh.
and I her dad was like, so I saw your stand-up bit on TV, on like the local TV, and I was like, oh, what part? And he was like, oh, it's just different parts. I like the part where you're talking about me. And I was like, oh, yeah, your food is delicious. And he was like, you think so? Is that why you're eating a separate meal than us? I was like, well, I mean, it's like you prepare. I mean, and I got all choked up and like.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I cried a lot.
I would cry.
But yeah, shout out to Sandro. That's my girlfriend's dad, Sandro Creco. He is.
It's a fun name.
Yeah, he is. He's like 50, 56 almost. I think he's almost 60. He is. He's a construction worker. He's from the Bronx. So he talks like, "Hey, Jack, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on over here. We're gonna eat dinner." He talks like that, and it's wonderful hearing it because whenever I want to do an accent like that, I just go to him for reference. If ever in the future I have like some crazy acting gig where I get to act next to like, I don't know, Robert De Niro or something. Not saying that that's ever gonna happen or anything, but like.
I love Robert De Niro.
Who doesn't? What a swanky guy.
If I need to be like a Joe Pesci type, I'm just gonna go right to Sandro for inspiration. So shout out Sandro and shout out Victoria. Love you.
Aw, relationships. But no, you no, but you would die like if you came to like my family's like get-togethers, because soul food is good for the soul.
Soul food.
It's good for the soul, but not for the soul.
That didn't make sense.
What?
Because
it's good for the soul, but not for the soul.
Because you could die of like diabetes and how much cholesterol there is. High cholesterol meals, but it's great. And so the thing is, though, my grandma has this weird like fear of people not eating. So
yeah,
she
my mom
saw
watches
you.
people eat.
She literally would just be like, "Here's a plate. Here's another one. Here are 3 to-go boxes that you don't need. Also, take this tray with you." Like literally, that's what happens at every
I'm
get-together.
basically trying to offend her when I'm not eating.
Ooh.
I'm just joking. I'm just not hungry. Although I'm hungry right now.
I told you.
Because I haven't eaten.
We'll get some food after this.
Mom,
Sick.
look at my nails.
Oh yeah. So in case you guys haven't seen
sharpened them.
On that thing over here, basically she sharpened them,
To a point.
and I don't know why you did this,
Because it was fun.
but you hurt people with it.
I don't hurt people with it.
She scratches
You
my back
have.
with them.
You freaking grabbed Gage's wrist while we were over.
Because Nicole asked me to.
But it hurt him.
He said it was. He said
She's
it
a
hurt.
great back scratcher, actually. Like those nails. Ooh, A class for back
Look
scratching.
at how cool now that they're growing out too.
Nice.
It's kind of scary.
I feel like Catwoman.
Like I said, spooky
Oh my god,
bitch.
you can be like who is she in Catwoman? Who plays Catwoman?
Michelle
Anne
Pfeiffer.
Hathaway.
No, it's what? It's
Halle-
not Anne Hathaway.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh,
No,
was
no, no, no. It's
No.
not Michelle Pfeiffer. It's
Anne Hathaway did
oh
play.
my god, what's her name?
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry. That's it. You can be like Halle Berry.
That's okay.
And that-
I'd rather be Michelle Pfeiffer.
She said, "That's okay."
That's fine. I don't want to be Halle Berry.
She wasn't a good Catwoman.
She wasn't.
She
And that movie is terrible, but it's like good. It's like funny terrible.
It's a good terrible. Cringy.
Like the basketball scene.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Can we just cut that out? Was that really needed?
I need that scene.
You
I
need
just want to keep it.
Are you gonna get your girlfriend? You guys are gonna recreate the basketball scene?
We should.
We should.
Victoria, if you're watching, we're gonna do it.
The basketball scene. Are you playing with your hand again?
It's fine.
All right. All right, we're gonna cut it off now.
We're ending early today.
Yeah. So, wherever you are, don't play it yet.
I'm not. I'm trying to restart it.
Just back it up.
That's what I'm doing.
So wherever you are, wherever you may be watching this or listening to, even if you're not watching or listening, tell a friend that if they have tea that they need to spill. There wasn't really much tea in this episode, but if in future episodes, if there's tea they need to spill, come to Tea Time on WSVA.
Speak.
And speak. And also, we're gonna have artwork soon, and we might have a guest next week, and that's all hush hush.
Wait. Never mind. I thought Someone said something that's the waving.
Okay. Well, it's time to go. So I've been Jack Murtha.
I'm Anna King.
Jackie Gaynor.
Tea time on WSVA. Thank you for watching.
Sorry for a shitty show.
Drink water. And drive safe.
No,
Dushka.
Dushka.
Dushka. Dushka. Dushka. Dushka. Yeah.